Digital Roses, welcome back to the YouTube. Sound like a train. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the top symptoms that you should never ignore. Now, this video should really help you out, and it could even save your life, but also maybe not. No, but seriously, some of these symptoms on this list I had no idea about, and I think could actually really help me. We're going to start with the most common symptoms and finish with the most rare ones. So before we start the video, guys, I just want to point this out. Of all of you fantastic people who watch my videos, there's a massive 71.7% of you not subscribed. Well, I would love to get that to 0%. So if you watch my videos and you enjoy them, and I hope you do, then please do subscribe. It really helps me out. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. All right, let's get on with the video. Okay, so the most common symptom, 95% of people have had this, a heavy nosebleed, pressure spike. Non-stop nosebleeds might signal brain pressure spikes. We've all had a nosebleed, haven't we? Well, apparently 95% of us have had one. I've definitely had them. I've had one while playing badminton once before, and it was quite embarrassing because there was just blood all over the court. 75% of people have had this symptom, always feeling sleepy. I mean, yeah, I think there's a lot of people in the comments that would say they have this. Extreme sleepiness daily can warn brain oxygen drop or thyroid collapse. No, I wouldn't say I always feel sleepy. Sometimes. Today I'm actually feeling pretty tired, but then I think I've got something coming on. I think I'm a bit ill, to be fair. 67% of people have had this symptom, sudden confusion. No, this is me. This is me all over. Oxygen loss warning. Random confusion can be a sign your brain is losing oxygen fast. I'm confused a lot, but I'm not sure if that's a lack of oxygen or I'm just stupid, or both. 59% of people have had this symptom, appendicitis, belly button pain. Now, this I have actually had. I've got a scar to prove it. See that? You see that scar? It was honestly the most painful thing I've gone through, and yeah, it was lucky. Appendicitis can actually be deadly, like it can kill you. Yeah, I had to go to hospital straight away, and they cut it out. I was like 14. Sharp belly button pain may indicate appendicitis or abdominal vessel issues. 55% of people have had this symptom, leg numbness. Sudden leg numbness can mean spinal nerve damage progressing. God, I don't think I've ever had leg numbness. The only time I'd have something like that is pins and needles, or if I've been sleeping funny and like, you know, the blood flow just hasn't gone there. But then if it fixes itself after a bit, surely it's all right. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. 50% of people have had this symptom, frequent farting. Well, I've definitely had this. Bowel obstruction. Constant farting with pain may signal digestive blockage forming fast. Oh, okay. If it's farting with pain, that's very different to just farting. If you're farting all the time, then that's all right. But if it's painful, then you might want to get checked out. Oh, God, 47% of people have had this one. Bloody poop. Colorectal bleeding. Blood in stool can mean colon bleeding or dangerous intestinal disease rising. Yeah, if you've got blood in your poo, guys, definitely want to get that checked out. I've never had that, touch wood, but God, that would be really scary, wouldn't it, seeing that? 45% of people have had this symptom. Night sweats. Tuberculosis. Waking soaked in sweat can mean hidden infection. God damn. I hate that when you got the flu and you go from being really cold and freezing to then just really hot and having sweat all over yourself. 42% of people have had this symptom, not pooping for a week. Severe constipation. No bowel for a week can warn life-threatening intestinal blockage. God, yeah. I don't know what the longest time I've ever gone without pooping is. I think I've gone like 3 days, but not a week. That would not be a nice way to go, would it? Dying of poop explosion. 39% of people have had this symptom, severe thirst, diabetic collapse. Extreme thirst with weakness can be early diabetic crisis hitting hard. Drink your water, kids. Sometimes as well, if you have loads of water and you still feel like you're thirsty, it could be lack of salt. You need like an electrolyte tablet. That's happened to me before. 35% of people have had this symptom, sudden vomiting, gastroenteritis. Why do they make these words so hard to read? Repeated vomiting can signal stomach infection or dehydration hitting quickly. Well, there you go. 33% of people have had this symptom, frequent urination. Needing bathroom constantly may indicate high blood sugar rising. Yeah, or unless you've just been drinking loads of water. 31% of people have had this symptom, pee retention, bladder, nerve block. Unable to pee for hours can mean nerve emergency happening. I was at a concert and I was listening to some music and I really needed a wee and I couldn't because I couldn't get up to it was like the good bit, so I wanted to stay and watch. But then by the time the music finished, I got up to go to the toilet, and when I got to the urinal, I'd been holding it for so long that I just couldn't go. And it was so weird because there's loads of other people around me. But I don't think that had anything to do with it because normally I'm fine. But honestly, it was so weird because I was like so full, ready to go. Got to the urinal and was like, I can't go. I literally can't go. So I ended up having to leave. It was really weird. Anyway, there you go. Some information for you. Not sure what you're going to do with that information, but have fun with it. Don't forget, guys, as this video goes on, the symptoms get more and more rare. The ones at the end could actually save your life. 28% of people have had this symptom: stomach burning, gastric ulcer. Persistent stomach burn can warn about acid damage or ulcer starting. Interesting. So if you've got a burning feeling in your stomach, God, I've never had that before. That must feel horrible. 25% of people have had this symptom: stroke warning, face numbness. Numb face on one side can mean a stroke starting right now. I'm pretty sure it's on the left side as well, or maybe it can be both sides. Basically, a numb face isn't very good. 23% of people have had this symptom: sudden red spots. Red skin spots can warn blood vessels bursting from clotting disorder. Right, so if you randomly get loads of red spots on somewhere, it can warn that your blood vessels are about to explode. Ugh. Isn't the body crazy? When you read things like that and see things like that, it just makes you think, wow, what on earth even are we? 21% of people have had this symptom: frequent deja vu. Temporal lobe epilepsy. Having deja vu constantly can signal temporal brain seizures developing. I wouldn't say I get it frequently. I used to get it a lot more when I was younger, but I don't get it as much now. 19% of people have had this symptom: black fingernails, tissue necrosis. Fingernails turning black can mean tissue dying due to blocked blood flow. Oh, wow. That would be really strange, wouldn't it? If you just looked at your fingers, and they were like, just the tips of them were black. I'm not even sure what that would... Yeah, that would be so strange. It says 55% of people have had this symptom, but I think that's wrong. It definitely is not 55%. Internal bleeding, vomiting blood. Like, no way 55% of people have had this. Vomiting, even small blood drops, can signal internal bleeding. Whoa, that would be grim. I hope I never have to go through that. And if you are doing that, then definitely get yourself checked out. Go to the doctor straight away. 15% of people have had this symptom: frequent sneezing, which is a sign of a sinus infection. Constant sneezing may warn sinus infection spreading further. I do sneeze quite a lot. I don't know if it's... I don't know. I'm not allergic, I don't think, to anything. Maybe it's just this time of year. I might have a cold, to be fair. I don't know if it's just me, but in the cold, my nose drips so much. Like, if I go outside in the cold weather, it just... I don't know. It's like I get a runny nose, and nobody else seems to have it. It's really annoying. I'm like a wet dog. 14% of people have had this symptom: sudden chest pain, which is a heart attack risk. Sharp chest pain can mean your heart is literally screaming for help. Oh my God. That would be so scary, wouldn't it, if that started happening to you? Also, 14% of people have had this symptom: purple fingers. Circulation block. Fingers turning purple can be a sign of severe blood flow blockage. Oh my God. So one thing having your fingertips go black, but your whole hand going purple. Jesus, yeah. 13% of people have had this symptom: burning urine, which is a sign of a kidney infection. Burning urine with fever can warn about dangerous kidney infection rising. This has only happened to me once. I did actually get checked out, and they gave me some tablets for it, and I was all better again. Fun fact, 12% of people have had this symptom: testicular pain. Sudden testicle pain can mean twisted testicles losing blood fast. Oh, that would be horrible. I've not had this before. I think it might be because I've been muted. No, I've not had this before, but that would be horrible, wouldn't it? Imagine your testicles twisting up. Nope. And if they do twist up, can you like unravel them yourself? Or do you have to get that sorted out? 11% of people have had this symptom: bloody urine, which is a sign of kidney damage. Blood in urine can signal kidney stones or major kidney injury starting. I've not had this before, and I obviously hope I never do, but my dad has. My dad has had kidney stones, and he said it was the most painful thing he'd ever had. So if you've got blood in your urine, go see someone. 11% of people have had this symptom: one pupil being larger than the other. Brain pressure rise. God, it's like Henry in my new cartoon. One enlarged pupil can mean serious brain pressure rising. That would be so scary. If I looked in the mirror and I saw one pupil was bigger than the other, I'd be like, oh my God, am I high? That would be so scary. 10% of people have had this symptom: seizures in the head. Focal seizures. Sudden internal seizure feeling can mean brain electrical storm forming. Yeah, I've never had a seizure before. I hope I never do. God damn. 9% of people have had this symptom: blue lips. Oxygen failure. Lips turning blue means your body is literally losing oxygen rapidly. Didn't know that. I'm pretty sure I've had blue lips before. 8% of people have had this symptom: frequent hiccups, diaphragm irritation. Hiccups lasting hours can signal nerve irritation or internal inflammation. Yeah, hiccups are one of the more annoying, like, involuntary responses for humans. I just think they're so... When it happens, it's just like, oh, stop! You just it's just so annoying. There's nothing you can do about it as well. Well, actually, that's a lie. I'm pretty sure there are methods. I just don't know about them. 8% of people have had this symptom: can't get a boner, erectile dysfunction. Inability to get an erection can hint heart disease or blood vessel failure. God, I didn't know that. Luckily, That's not happened to me, but it probably will do when I'm older, when I'm old and grey. 7% of people have had this symptom, new moles, melanoma. I've heard of that, but I don't know what it is. New fast-growing moles can mean early aggressive skin cancer starting now. So basically, guys, if you get a new mole that comes out of nowhere, you don't know where it came from, and you've not seen it before, definitely get it checked out. It might feel like it's a waste of time and boring, and like you don't want to go see the doctor, but it's just worth it. 5% of people have had this symptom, choking for no reason. Anaphylactic shock. Throat closing randomly can signal severe allergic reaction turning deadly. I'm not, luckily enough, allergic to anything, I don't think. Although I have seen someone go into anaphylactic shock when I was working in a restaurant. The chef accidentally gave somebody who was allergic to nuts. And yeah, the ambulance had to be called. Luckily they were fine, but God, that was scary. 4% of people have had this symptom, hurts during sex. Pelvic infection. Pain during sex can signal infection, inflammation, or internal damage. Interesting. Nope, I've never had that. Normally feels pretty good. That's pretty interesting though. 4% of people have had this symptom, shaking hands, glucose crash. Oh, okay, not shaking hands with someone, but if your hands are shaking. Uncontrolled hand shaking with sweating can signal dangerous glucose crash. Interesting. So probably just a sign you need to eat some more or have some more sugar or something. 3% of people have had this symptom, yellow eyes, acute hepatitis. Yellow eyes suddenly can warn liver shutting down under severe stress. Wow, that would be scary. I've never obviously had yellow eyes, and I've never seen anyone with yellow eyes. I didn't know the body could do that. Isn't it crazy that just from the liver shutting down changes the color of your eyes? I just think, again, the body, crazy. Okay, guys, we're getting to the last few now. They are very interesting. 2% of people have had this symptom, your adult teeth falling out. Periodontal disease. Tooth falling out suddenly can mean bone loss or advanced gum disease. There you go, God. Well, that hasn't happened to me, and I hope it never does. But my teeth are fine, right? Just 1% of people have had this symptom, no sense of smell. Olfactory damage. Losing smell suddenly can signal brain inflammation or nerve damage. See, I've never thought my sense of smell is actually very good. Like, I can smell things, but I feel like it's not that great. Like I'll be out and about, and then somebody else will pick up on a smell way before I do. And be like, you can smell that. I can't smell anything. Whereas if I'm like, I don't know, smelling poo up close, yeah, I can smell that. One of my friends, though, he actually has no sense of smell. Actually, I say one of my friends, one of the guys working on the cartoon, JJ's Unteachables, he has no sense of smell. He was born without sense of smell. I think that's crazy. If you're watching, hi Jack. Also, 1% of people have had this symptom. Red eye halo. Eye pressure rise. Red halo around eye pain can warn about rising eye pressure damage. Oh, okay, so like a halo around your eye, like literally physically. I mean, I've had red eyes before, but not on like the skin around it. That would be quite scary. 0.5% of people have this symptom. Can't drink water. Acute rabies. How is that a symptom when you can't drink water? Fear from swallowing water can warn deadly rabies attacking nerves. That's got to be one of the worst symptoms on this list, isn't it? Not you can't drink water, like you just feel like you can't have any. Ugh. And finally, guys, we've made it to the last one, and only 0.1% of people have had this symptom. Forgetting who you are. Acute amnesia. Forgetting personal details may indicate serious brain decline. Well, I know who I am. I'm Philip. No, I'm not. I'm, just kidding. No, that would be very scary, though. That tends to happen a lot with older people, doesn't it? Like, they forget who they are, what they did. They forget who their family are. It's actually pretty sad. And I hope that never happens to me or you guys. Right, well, that's the end of the video, guys. That was very interesting. I hope that helped. Yeah, it was very interesting to see all the different symptoms that I didn't really know were even a thing. Like yellow eyes. Like, what on earth? But I hope you enjoyed watching, guys. Before you go, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps me out. Take it easy, and I'll see you in the next video. Oh, and also, have a fantastic Christmas. If I haven't posted this video already, I'm not sure. This is either going out before or after Christmas. I don't know yet. But I hope you had a great Christmas either way. Okay, love you. Bye.